Well, I'm back talking about basketball. I started covering the playoffs, and then just distractions in my personal life kept me from continuing where I was going. Um, but first off, I want to congratulate the Golden State Warriors. They dominated LeBron for a second straight time, and in my opinion, LeBron should have uh, been able to get them a game or two in both series. But I digress. But of course, you got to talk about LeBron because he made the biggest move this offseason to Los Angeles. And I kind of agree with Jaylen Brown. It's kind of sad to see him go to the West because I wanted the satisfaction of seeing the Celtics knock along Kyrie with the Celtics knock him off. That would have been something to see, and I think that's partly why LeBron went out west. It's better to lose out west to the Warriors or Rockets than it is to Kyrie Irving Celtics. Because if he got beat year after year in the Eastern Conference, that would destroy his reputation. But I'm interested to see how their point guard situation is going to play out because regardless of who's starting, Rondo or Lonzo, is LeBron going to actually let them have the ball and take care of the ball and play off ball, or is he going to come in with wanting to do his driving kick game when they don't have a lot of three-point shooters? Um, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Brandon Ingram because you would think they would want to start him over Kuzma, but Kuzma probably fits better with LeBron. And it really is interesting to see how the offseason's taking shape. I can't believe Chris Paul, the Rockets are paid him all that money when he wasn't even healthy this last season. What makes you think he's going to be healthier in the next three? Honestly, in my opinion, I see the Lakers being anywhere from 8 to 6. Uh, Unless their youth improves drastically this offseason, I don't like. I could see a bunch of potential locker room problems because LeBron last year they had to trade away the veterans because they weren't conforming to him because they had their own opinions on how basketball should be played, not just through LeBron's own way of playing. Um, and it's going to be interesting to see the power dynamic. Will he have as much power in Los Angeles as he did in Cleveland? Cleveland spoiled him rotten, but in my opinion, but they let him make all the decisions on everything. We saw him fail drastically as a GM. He was the sign off guy on all those trades. And they got rid of the veterans last year. Who knows? They might have had a better shot in the finals if they had some of those veterans. But they added what I called to my cousin who talks basketball with me. They have the Goon Squad now. They got Beasley, they got Lance, they got who am I forgetting? JaVale. Yeah. There's going to be problems or probably some challenges from teammates. LeBron's never really been challenged before, but I could see Rondo challenging LeBron, even though because they have the game in their head, and they both could probably be head coaches. But well, I don't know about LeBron, but definitely Rondo. It's going to be a lot of drama in Hollywood. um, I hope. I actually hope the Lakers get more. I actually want to see the Lakers get good because I want to see the Celtics beat the Lakers in the finals. But they're nowhere near the finals yet. But it'll be interesting to see if anybody wants to play with LeBron. Like, what if LeBron doesn't get anybody to go there with him? He's stuck in Los Angeles and probably would be getting booed by the fans if that were the case. I respect LeBron's decision to go to Los Angeles. Um, it seems like he'll be able to expand his businesses and all that and get to play on that stage. Um, I honestly didn't think he'd take on that challenge. I thought he'd jump on a team already made. But it's really going to be interesting It's definitely going to dominate the talk shows. That's all they're going to be talking about is LeBron's Lakers. But um, you know what maybe they should do is try to trade Lonzo Ball for John Wall. I don't know. That's just an idea off the top of my head. But the Wizards got to get rid of John Wall. That team does not like playing with him. And honestly, they could probably get a good. They brought Dwight in, and they had locker room problems last year. You think Dwight's going to solve that? It's just going to fracture more. I, I think they have to get rid of John Wall, the Wizards. But it seems that Milwaukee's going pace and space with their new coach, Mike Budenholzer. That will be. It's going to be interesting to me to see how they bounce back from last year, because losing to the Kyrie-less Celtics with the best player on your team, that you for someone who's painted as the next LeBron, that's something that will not fly in like any comparison to LeBron. It's going to be interesting to see how the Celtics come out to start the season, because we're getting two 20-plus point per game scores back after Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Terry Rozier went up to another level in the playoffs. They played way better than their averages in the regular season. That was interesting to see all the young players rise up. Just not enough experience in the end. That was a Kyrie moment in Game 7, and that's where it definitely showed him missing. Was someone, if we actually had someone who could consistently hit shots down the stretch. And it's going to be interesting to see, because if they start Hayward and Tatum together, that's what I've done in 2K. And when I go against the Knicks, I get lit up by Porzingis every time because I have Hayward or Tatum guarding him. And they'll each get pissed if I bring one off the bench. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all unfolds in Boston. I honestly think the Celtics, if they stay healthy, have a chance to win the championship. I don't even think it's just the finals. They're probably going to the finals, but I think they actually have a chance to compete. Whether it's Golden State, Houston, or I don't know if OKC actually improves, but I think they'll be better without Carmelo Anthony, but I don't see them making the finals. I do think they'll be a lot better than last year, but I don't think they'll make the finals. But yeah, that's just all off the top of my dome, and no scripts. Uh, just going to enjoy the show. Peace.